It's far too early in the day. Why don't you have a job, Michael Hayward? I reserved first place for Uncle Bones. That was nice of you. Um, Michael Hayward. Uncle Bones was letting the funny fly yesterday. Yeah, well, Uncle Bones is definitely getting funnier the closer to death that he gets. That's for sure. Um, I like to think I had something to do with that, but either way, I'm happy to be part of his goodbye proceedings. No, I love Uncle Bones. He's my favorite out of all of you since he actually turned up to a live stream once and helped me out when I didn't have any friends. So thanks, Uncle Bones. You totally fucking rock. Totally rock. I'm literally doing this for like 20 minutes because, well, I accidentally made this fucking live that was meant to be just a fucking cheap phone call. But yeah, I accidentally set it up wrong, and I saw you people show up. So there you go. I'm just saying hello. Then I'm saying goodbye. Happen. But it's still. Oh yeah, I know. I got it. I got it. All right. Thank you. Do forgive me, folks. That was my alarm system. Um, Mr. Lee. Hello, Michael Hayward. How's it going? Hello, Mr. Lee. How you doing, dude? Hi, Evelyn B. What's up? Mr. Lee, you sent me a video. I didn't get to check it out. What was that? And what did you think about me talking shit about you? Awesome. I know, Mr. Lee, you need to come around to the true Earth realm that we live in without getting ahead of yourself. But no, I'll have to watch your video, mate. I'm only playing. It's all good. Michael Hayward, great, Mr. Lee. Amazing. What did you all think about the 7 hour 45-minute epic yesterday? I thought that was awesome, man. I listened back to a bit of it, and Ruthless was on form, man, to be fair. Icon was awesome. The whole thing was awesome. I just loved it. I was into it, man. Mr. Lee 3PO, what shit? What shit? I was talking shit about you. Well, there you go. You should watch my fucking streams from now on, then, Mr. Lee. Otherwise, I'll do it even more often. No, I'm only joking. I was just I was just ripping on you and Lockbeard with having a bit of fun about about you guys getting I don't know, cocky about thinking that well, we clearly live on a magic spinny ball with water stuck to it. That whole fucking mess the other day, mate, when the mank was getting into it. I'm just playing. I was just ripping on you. Did it for free. Did it for laughs. I'll do pretty much anything for laughs, Mr. Lee. Our friendship is not as important to me as laughs. But I've got my priorities straight. That's how it should be. Mr. Lee 3PO, it's about a woman that rescues a bee. All right, very cool. They become best friends, dude. Well, I've seen a guy that tamed a bee, um, yeah, and became essentially like his little pet friend. Yeah, but that's pretty cool, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. I shall look at it and definitely use it if I think it will garner me more affection from the fruit flies. Michael Hayward, the live was great. Yeah, that was fucking awesome, man. That was epic. Active shooter out trolled them all with that shit. Um, I mean, and actually, I don't know if anyone knows this. In fact, maybe you could test this in real time. But well, actually, I probably shouldn't be giving you ideas. But I wonder if it's possible to demod yourself. Is that actually possible to demod yourself? Because imagine Shooter he knew he would have been banned then, so he didn't have a choice. There you go. He gamed it all out. He got lucky that I read that shit before vetting that shit. But he knew if I was hooked, and I didn't even have Brandy on side because if Brandy was on side, normally she lets me know these things because she'd clocked it with Shooter, but just decided to let it play out like an evil fucking Wicked Witch of the West, like that she is. But I cried. Did you? Why? Why did you cry, Mr. Lee? Why? Why? What made you cry, dude? What did it? Um, yeah, it was pretty awesome. This is just I called it chew the fat because it's Tuesday. I just thought that was kind of appropriate. Yes, hello, Brandy. What's happening? Well, Brandy, since I set up that whole fucking call, that Zoom call, wrong, because I also use this technology to double up as a Zoom call, and since people had showed up, I thought I'd change the name, Brandy, to chew the fat, and just keep and just say hello to everyone for 20 minutes and sort of just and then fuck off, basically. So it's my way of rather than leaving with people with nothing, like I like to repay people's support and enthusiasm with treats. It's like training dogs, but instead fruit flies, Brandy. So Michael Haywood, I know y'all don't pay attention to details. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm only busy doing this for sort of like 7 hours on an evening for fun, and between setting up my new religion and yeah, getting into a fucking war with a other channel and all that shit. But yeah, no, it's not my style, dude. But fuck it. Yeah, that was good. Shooter wins. Well, you know what's good about that, Michael, is now that's a character that's gonna feature, and I think that could get quite fun. So fuck it. And by the way, yeah, well, fuck it, it'll be good. Mr. Lee, oh, you cried watching the bee made me cry. Yeah, well, you just reminded me of something. Well, if you want to cry again, Mr. Lee, I've mentioned this before, but there's a really sweet video of it's a misnomer this because it's not properly named this because it's not true to the disease that the girl's suffering, but it's called something like the only girl or the only person in the world with Benjamin Button syndrome, or the only girl in the world with Benjamin Button syndrome, or something like that. And it's a little short sort of film or documentary, very short, like 10 minutes or something, I can't remember, of this really sweet girl that's got this condition, but she's so delicate. And her mom, who's just a brilliant mom. And man, that makes you cry. Like, she's so sweet, the little girl, and all you want to do is just, mate, I'm telling you, that'll make you fucking cry. Go and watch that. Promise you, mate. Brandy, hey everyone. Hello, Brandy. How you doing, hon? How you doing? Um, Michael Haywood, Brandy, hello. Mr. Lee, hello, Brandy. Hiveless B has been talking shit about me, apparently. Yeah, not really. Although Brandy could probably corroborate what I was saying exactly. But yeah, I was just coming back at you, mate, for getting all like, yeah, but if the Earth was a flat thing, why does it look like a ball in all the pictures? I'm just coming back at you with that shit, mate. It's just a bit of fun. Actually, if you listen back, I'll just be me being playful and stupid. But I was throwing down to, but not at you really. More at the ex-pirate. But again, all in the spirit of fun. Um, yes, Brandy, Mr. Lee, really, I can't hear audio on the phone. Oh right, well I don't know what's up with that then, Brandy. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, Mr. Rimtel. Well, you heard that, didn't you, Michael? That was actually ruthless. That was actually ruthless. He confirmed that was one of his fucking trolls. Who knew that Ruthless was an ex-professional troll? I'm starting to think that all of you are actually. I'm thinking that's what my chat comprises of, just ex-professional trolls. Yeah, for sure. Um, Rimtool was ruthless. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, Brandy, you told me that at the time, and I just didn't take it seriously. I thought it was just a stupid little joke. And how did you figure that out, Brandy? I want to know actually how you knew that so soon. Mr. Lee 3PO, what stream were you talking shit about me at? I'll make sure to watch it. Oh, okay then, Mr. Lee. It's the 7 hour 45 minute one that I just did yesterday. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Um, Brandy, pay attention to how people type. Whoa. I mean, that's a little bit psychopath, Brandy. That is next level bunny boiler shit, gotta say. That is pretty disturbing. Well, I don't want to see your psychological profile you've got on me, Brandy. Shit. Oh, right, Brandy. He writes Lewis, not lols. Wow. Did he actually make that stupid mistake? Lols, sorry, not lols. Yeah, oh, no, it's lols, not lol. Yeah, wow. Genius. Genius. Brandy, Mr. Lee, I hope he wasn't really talking shit. Well, I was talking some smack, to be fair. I was talking a little bit of smack, but not too bad. Brandy, oh, you backing up Lockbeard? Who? What? Mr. Lee, you do make me sound like a dumb fucker, though. I don't have to try very hard, though, Mr. Lee, do I? When do I, Mr. Lee? When do I do that? When do I do that? I was praising you for being a professional chef the other day. Um, how? When? What? Only playing, Mr. Lee. It's all good, man. We good fam. Brandy, you're not dumb, Mr. Lee. Yes. Maybe a little too emotional for my liking, but not dumb. You need to go and watch some Jesse Lee Peterson, Mr. Lee. I heard you in fact, what did I hear you in? I heard you after the Lockbeard stream in the day after, and you were saying little sound bites like this is a whole new fresh rip actually, because I haven't actually done this. It's only because you're here and it's nice to speak to you. It's like nice to dish you in person. But you were saying stuff like, and you were being supportive of Lockbeard, and I totally respect it, but it's not a good look for a man. Um, at the end of the day, brother, in my humble opinion. But you were saying stuff like, I've been an emotional wreck all day after the epic Lockbeard stream, and I was like, why? I don't get it. I mean, unless things happened that I didn't understand. To be fair, you know what? Maybe shit happened that I wasn't really privy to. Yeah, all right. You know what? I'm only pulling your leg, Miss Lee. I've been there, haven't I? At the end of the day, with that whole fucking lot that we had a falling out with. That I had a falling out with. So I get it. I get it. But I suppose what I thought, Miss Lee, was you're not. But although you're very prominent in the whole sort of community, to be fair, aren't you? And if you're torn between people, then I suppose. But I suppose it was the couch, Miss Lee. I just never myself would put it in those terms. I've been an emotional wreck all day. I'd say something instead like fucking cunts. A lot of them. Fuck that shit. But hey, that's just difference in styles. It's fine. I'm not homosexual like you. That's a joke. Only playing. Michael Haywood, sharp eye, Brandy. Yeah, man. Fucking hell. I'm pretty scared now. I know, Lolly. Yeah, she's pretty good. Brandy, I'm observant and proud. Bite me. Okay, I'll fucking do it. Um, Brandy, hiveless. That's personal. Yes. What is? Well, what is the file that she's got on me? She's saying. I don't know what she's talking about there, to be quite honest with you, but let's go and see real time. What the fuck you going on about? Oh, right, good. Well, maybe that's just the end of the stream. Then it was just a little bitch at Lee for no reason stream. Try and make Mr. Lee cry again, Mr. Stream. I'm only playing again. Shit, I can't help it, Mr. Lee. You're too fun to roast. You're too fun to roast. Um. Anyway, I have got to shoot though soon. But what's he saying? Vindictive, see ya. I knew it. I knew you had emotions, Mr. Lee. I knew it, man. I've never met you in real life, but I knew that you're too sensitive, Mr. Lee. You need to develop a sense of humor. Totally joking, mate. You know what you need to go and watch, Mr. Lee, with all love. Is yeah, I saw you take offense the other day, actually, Mister. You know what? I saw you storm off in one of my things the other day. I'm glad I did this just to check. Mr. Lee, develop some thick skin, my man. Go and watch. I keep telling everyone about this, but you're not in my streams that often. But um, go and watch something called The Stand, New York City. The Stand, NYC, from about 2017. The brick wall background, Roast Masters. The Stand, NYC, Roast Masters. It gets brutal, man, but it's all in a really good spirit. It's killing sacred cows. It's clearing the air. It's creating an environment that's the opposite of woke culture, Mr. Lee. That's not all scared about hurting people's feelies. So unless I've missed your punchline there, and actually that's actually funny, which it might be. Mr. Lee, You need to develop some thicker skin there, brother. You really do. Brandy, aha. Um, Brandy, some topics shouldn't be joked about high velocity. Yeah, well, there she, well, of course, Brandy there to the reflexive defense for no good reason of you, Mr. Lee, just showing her loyalty, but knowing that I won't take offense if she does it because I've got hard skin. You see, so she feels perfectly safe in doing it, even though there's absolutely no need and whatever. Active shooter, all topics should be joked about. Exactly, active shooter, even Michael's inappropriate relationship with his mom. And yes, well, very funny. The active one, very funny with the Tony thing. Yeah, I think that'll have to make a have to make that'll have to be a regular bit, man, because that's it's pretty funny. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Active shooter. It's who you joke with that matters. Well, it's well, what do they say? It's not what they say. It's not the size that counts. It's what you do with it, right? So what's the equivalent in joke? It's not the roast that counts. It's who you. It's who you roast, right? I see where you're going. It's who you joke with. It's who you roast that matters, right? Yeah. It's not the. It's not the joke. It's who you destroy that matters. That would have been better, active. It's not the joke, it's who you destroy that matters. Exactly. Well, honestly, I'm realizing some people just don't get it. Some people just do not have the machinery to get it. And at the end of the day, my dad was pretty brutal with his sense of humor, and it could get pretty mean, but I don't do it in a mean spirit. I don't do it in a mean spirit at all. Um, at all. Like, because what Mr. Lee could have said then, which would have absolutely saved the day, is, yeah, I know I can get a little bit emotional. I'm not gonna lie, I do exist a bit like a middle-aged woman drinking the vino. I have a dog. I'm a dog middle-aged woman. And it could turn it into a whole little bit, but no, instead it's but fucking hell, Mr. Lee, dude. Active shooter pirates are good to joke about. Yes. Well, especially. Well, I did all that, but anyway, active shooter. I mean, I pretty much did that shit to death. I mean, I know you could try and get me into it again for the sake of fun to get Brandy going, but to be honest, just so you know, guys, it's just a real short one. I'm not doing any longer than like 20 minutes. Honestly, it was literally, you know what it was? I use StreamYard sometimes just to speak to people. Like I use it to speak to Icon, and in that case, I used it to speak to Brandy, who I haven't spoke to like a couple of weeks, and I accidentally put it as a public thing, and then Michael turned up in the chat. I was like, "Oh shit!" Well, it wasn't airing; it was just, I hadn't broadcast it yet. It just showed up as a public thingy, so I turned it into chew the fat. There you go. That's the only reason this is happening because people showed up. So I'm like, "All right, hello," but now I've got to go and paint some fucking doors, basically. Michael Haywood, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all pick y'all pick about my mom, and it upsets me. Well, that's more the spirit. You see, even just you admitting it, Michael, makes you more of a man. No, no, I'm only playing. The Mr. Lee, I'm only playing, mate. Fucking hell, dude. Come on now, grow some balls. It's all good. It's all good. Michael Haywood, I can't help that. My mom is a free spirit. Is that what she calls it? Well, all right. Okay then. That is what abusers normally do say to their victims. They give them a guilt complex about trying to stifle their freedom. You know. Um, Michael Hayward, I got so mad I bit holes in my silk pillowcase, and you don't even have teeth, Michael. That you must have been mad. You don't even have teeth. That's amazing. Brandy, some people aren't ready to joke about specific things, is all. I get it. I get it. You're always being playful, but not all wounds are healed for everyone. That's very true. But your show, carry on. Well, that's a more reasonable way of couching it, Brandy, and I respect it. And I do respond to that respectful tone. Thank you. Um, no, that's true, honey. That is true. That is just true. Um, but I do think the safest option is to broach it, hurt someone's feelings first, and then clean up. Like at least then you know what's being cleaned up. Like it's a bit like Michael's mom's approach. Um, so yeah, I know Brandy, but I do think the spirit of this way of sort of approaching things is better than sort of trying to tiptoe around people's feelings all day. I mean, I'm sick of that shit. Can't be arsed with that. Michael Haywood, we got ruthless and toothless. That's good. Yes. Ruthless, toothless, and hiveless. Awesome. Brandy, I try. Lol, I'm always coming from a positive place. Oh, we know, Brandy. We know where you're coming from. No doubt about it. At all. Um, well, I might just end it, guys, because what the fuck am I going on about? I've got to fuck off anyway. Yeah, I actually do have to fuck off. I'm not joking. But there you go. It's been a fun, stupid 20 minutes of pointlessly hurting Mr. Lee's feelings for no reason. But yeah, Mr. Lee, I mean no offense by it. I fucking love you, dude. It's just come on. I thought you were British as well, Mr. Lee. Totally joking. Joking, Mr. Lee. Come on. Come back to me, baby. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna go. What's Shooter's saying? All right, I'm reading Shooter's thing, and then I'm gonna blast you some music. And I'm gone. Um, so I just saw Brandon. Active Shooter. If only people with disabilities can joke about disabilities, then only clergy can joke about religion. Only women can joke about women, etc. Exactly. And then only pink-haired midlife crisis, um, you know, Cockney US Bigfoot channel surfing moderators can joke about. Yeah, I'm not going to say that shit again, but no, I'm only joking. I'm joking. Exactly. Great point, active shooter. That's right. Then you know what? Then there wouldn't be any jokes. That's what his point is. Jokes wouldn't exist. Exactly. There would be no jokes. So in other words, the more fortunate of us have to take on the burden of ripping everybody else. And I'm happy to take on that burden, ripping all you peasants, all you fruit flies. Brandy, enjoy painting. Okay, finger painting was the implication there. And beautiful imagery, Brandy, beautiful imagery. Active shooter, I blame Netflix. I blame Brandy myself. Netflix can't be blamed for Brandy, unfortunately. But I do blame hillbilly culture. Brandy, I blame the parents. Exactly. I totally blame the parents. Yes. Brandy, laughter is the best medicine. I can think of something else that would double up quite nicely, Brandy, as well. Oh, no, no, I don't mean acrylic paint, but something with similar viscosity. No, not custard, but maybe something that looks like custard. What the fuck? Hey, man, it's all an experimentation, guys. It's fine. It's just words. I'm just talking shit. Michael Hayward, shooter, can I tell the joke about the priest that went down on you? Sure, go for it. I think you just did, Michael, right? I think you just did. And on that bombshell, I haven't slept, by the way, people. That's also why I'm doing this. But I'm going to have to go now and paint some doors, even though I haven't slept. How fun is that? Not very. Brandy, have a great day. Yes, love you, Brandy. See you later. Um, Here you go, guys. Gonna play. Well, you're not gonna play? I'm gonna play the Marriage of Figaro because, well, we don't play that one much, do we? And it's just a bit of fun. Um, Here you go, bit of Marriage of Figaro. See you later. Bye.